Runner 5, runner 8, ready?
Ready.
Raise the gates. Covering fire. And go.
We're on our way. A couple of those Zombs were a bit too close to the gates, but the guys on the roof got them.
Always do. Yeah, well, mostly do. There was that one time with that bloke who claimed to have been a sharpshooter.
But it just meant he played a lot of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. It turns out there's no auto-aim in real life.
Shame. Okay. You all clear on where you're going?
Yep, we've got it. I've briefed everyone. Straight down to Professor Van Ark's house. How do you know where that is?
Paul got invited to a cocktail party there once. We both went. It's a pretty fancy place. It's up in the hills, in a compound with a sort of bridge over a ravine to get to it. He had it specially built.
And we're looking for...
anything we could find to work out where he might have gone or what he might be doing now.
And we're not going back to the lab in Hurston that we thought was just a corner shop, because...
We'll get back there eventually. Runner 5 and Runner 8 looked around while it was burning. There was clearly more there than just a corner shop, but I should take a look out there myself to see if I can tell what the equipment was being used for. In the meantime, we need to pursue every lead we have, especially if someone's trying to destroy evidence. Professor Van Ark's house might contain useful clues.
Yeah, it's just about 3 kilometers away. Should be an easy run.
Has no one told you, Sam, never to say it should be an easy run?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Apart from the zombies.
You're halfway there, guys. 1.5k down, 1.5 more kilometers to go till you get there. You got a good pace going.
So, this Van Ark, whose house we're just about to break into?
If the zombies hadn't broken in already.
Sure. Well, what's he like then, Van Ark?
Well, I never really knew him, you know. I think we only met a couple of times. He was quiet, hardworking, really dedicated, very ambitious. Paula respected him. Intellectually, though... He had a temper. That's all. Some lab assistant mixed up some slides, and he threw a tray of glass beakers against a wall. That's the story I remember about him.
And we know he was trying to get them to cover up patient 0.
We think so. We don't know for sure, but we might find some clues at his house. There's the house. Do you see it? There's that fold where the hill dips down and the gorge. And you see how his house is on the cutoff part of the gorge on the far side? That 20-foot-high fencing cuts the house off from the rest of the land. The only way into the house is via a footbridge, which you'll see when you get over the hill. Our cameras can't see it from here.
A house on a rock spur in the middle of a gorge, accessible only via a footbridge? Is he a Bond villain?
I think he inherited money and spent it on modern architecture. He almost got into grand designs when he built it. Except someone was converting an oak castle into a...
Guys!
Oh, was it an old swan
Guys,
tower?
we've come over the ridge. We can see the footbridge. There's just one problem. It's swarming with Zombs. I don't think they've spotted us. If we want to get into that house, we're going to have to go some way away and set up a noisemaker to distract them. Come on, 5. Run.
Ran 4 kilometers in 5 minutes, 3 seconds.
Okay, this is far enough away that we'll be able to stay ahead of them. Come on, 5. Let's make some noise. And why not do some knee lifts too? I hear those attract the Zomb's attention. That's grand. They're after us. Did I just say it was grand that the zombies are after us? Come on, 5. We'll get them to chase us towards that forest, and then dump the noisemaker out there, and come back quiet as mice. Come on, run. Okay, that's good. I'll just leave it here, and then there's a clear way back. You're going well, Runner 5. We've already run 4 kilometers. Come on. The Zombs can't see us yet, but we can't let them. Run!
Hey, that was a good plan. The Zombs have mostly drifted away from that Bond villain-esque footbridge towards the woods. Mostly. Looks like there are still 1 or 2 slow coaches, but you should be able to take care of them with your... Yeah, that'll do it. Now, hurry over the footbridge. We haven't got cameras over that way, but the headcams can give us some grainy footage so the doc can advise you on where to look, what to bring with you. That's if there's anything left that's any use for... Whoa, that's quite some estate he's got there.
Yeah, a fortress home standing more than a square mile of its own land.
And do you reckon he bought all that from money he inherited? No chance he was a bit, dodgy?
Hey, yeah, we know he was a bit dodgy. I only wish we'd known it then. But maybe there'll be something in his home that sheds a light on...
What?
Well, yeah, there's something in his home that sheds a light on him.
What are you seeing? 5 and 8 aren't even into the house yet, just coming through the grounds and... Oh...
It's Van Ark. He's there. Down by the summer house in the grounds. Run now. Get him. I think he spotted you.
Ran.
There he is. There he is. You're almost on him. Boy, was he that fast a runner back in the day?
Who are you? Who are you? What do you want? I've got a gun. I'll use it. Don't think I won't.
Hey there, steady now. We just want to talk to you, Professor Van Ark.
If you want to talk, then stop chasing me. I tell you, I'll use this pistol. I tell you.
For the love of God, would you stop waving that thing around?
I've done nothing wrong. I have...
Would you put that thing away? You could have killed someone, you know, if you knew how to use it.
You still might have done, guys. The Zombs look like they've been attracted by the noise. They're on their way back to the footbridge, moving pretty fast.
You head that way. I'll head him off. You can't get away from us. We just want to talk to you. Would you put that gun down? I've got you. There. Cuffs, just like we used in the military. Now you can't get away from me.
That's great, guys. But you've got to drag him with you and get back to the footbridge. There's a horde closing on the only way off that fortress home. Now run!
How are we doing, Sam?
I can't see the footbridge on our cams, but the horde hasn't reached the hill yet. If you keep going, you can make it in time. You'd better make it in time.
Ask Van Ark what he was doing at the house anyway. Ask him.
Dr. Myers wants to ask you...
Dr. Myers? You're with Maxine Myers? Oh, thank God. Thank God you're not with one of those other groups. Not Pandora Hayes, not any of the militia. Oh, thank God. You have no idea how I've been... God, Maxine, you survived. I'm so... I can't tell you how relieved I am. Can you tell her that?
Wait, he's not with Pandora Hayes? But he was in their helicopter.
I heard that. Those earpieces are terribly loud, you know, bad for your hearing. No, I'm not with Pandora Hayes. They airlifted us from the university, of course, and they tried to keep me captive, get me working on a vaccine for them. They're working on that up at Jeffro Tower Complex. You know, that old science park about 15k north of here. They had us all working there, keeping us safe, but I wanted to... Well, you know, I had to try to find Matilda, so I escaped and came back here to see if she'd left me a message, which she hadn't. The zombies surrounded the complex, though, and I thought I'd wait till they wandered off before I tried to get away, and, well, at least there are a lot of fruit trees here. Oh, Maxine, I'm so glad to hear you're alive. Do you know...
That's a great story, Professor. But we've got to keep moving, or we won't make it across the bridge before they come back.
I think you're too late.
Yeah, we see that.
There's another way out, actually. If they're all coming from that direction, they might not have got to it yet. A gate in the fence at the far side of the grounds.
Sounds good to me. Turn around. Run.
Come on, it's only another few hundred meters this way. Gosh, this is quite fun, isn't it? A bracing run through the woods, handcuffed to a beautiful woman. News that my old friend Maxine Myers is still alive. We could do without the undead on our heels, of course. But nonetheless, very bracing.
His story just doesn't add up, though. Hey, can you make me loud enough that Van Ark can hear?
Sure thing.
Professor Van Ark, Paula told me you ordered people at the university to burn their notes because you were involved with Patient Zero. You wanted to cover something up, didn't you? What were you trying to hide, Van Ark?
What are you talking about? Paula told you? But how did you... Oh, it's true. It's all true. There's no sense denying it. I did try to cover up the fact that Patient Zero was part of our trial. But can't you understand? I was ashamed. I was afraid. We'd caused the downfall of civilization. I panicked. I know it was wrong. I'm sorry. Just another item in my list of shameful wrongs. But we can put it right. Or try to. Maxine, I think Matilda's gone. But you and I can help with the research at the Jeffro complex. You'd have a warm welcome there. I know you would. They're not bad people, just very focused on their research. And very anxious it shouldn't fall into the wrong hands. Some neutrophil-like organization that might want to enhance the zombie virus instead of combating it.
And the people who destroyed Simpson's corner shop?
I don't know anything about that. There might be some other group involved. But listen to me. I know I did wrong, but we can decide to do right now. Look, the door's just along there. Come along, we'll be there in a few moments. There we go. That should do it. Come on, quickly, squeeze through after me
Move! Got it. One damn Zomb waiting just by the door. How do those things always seem to know where to...
I'm bitten. Here. Made a blasted mess of my arm, too. Hurts like anything.
Oh, jeez. Those Zombs from the bridge are right behind us. Come on, run. Come on. We've got to keep moving. Come on.
I can't. I'm going to... You know, I don't have long. It takes some people... It takes some people more quickly than others. I always wondered why. Listen. You have to listen to me.
I'm listening.
There's an old railway station to the west of here, with a water tower. You can climb up it, rest on the top till your people come with reinforcements to get you. Can they do that?
We can do that, tell him.
Yep.
I'll show you where it is. But then, you have to uncuff me. You can't be cuffed to a zombie. And you know I'll turn before long. I'll lead them away from you. But listen, I didn't mean any of it to go this way. You have to believe me. It was stupid of me to try to cover up what I'd done. Stupid. But they're very close to a vaccine at the Jeffro complex. If Maxine can get there, tell them what she knows, it might just save humanity. Tell her to do it for me.
Tell him I've heard. Tell him I'll go.
She will.
Let's just push on to the top of this ridge, shall we? I can show you where to go from there. There.
Yes, got it.
You see it?
There. You're free now.
I'll head back into the woods. Make some noise. Get them to chase me. Keep them away from you should give you time to get there.
Thank you.
One more thing. I don't know. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. But Maxine, tell her. Just before I left the Jeffro complex, I thought They kept us all so far away from each other, I can't be sure, but I thought I saw Paula. Her Paula. Alive.
Paula?
Good luck. Remember, go to Jeffro.
Come on, 5. Last push for that water tower. I guess that easy 3k turned into a hard 10k. But we won't let his death be for nothing, eh?
There, you've done it. I can see you. There you are on top of the water tower. A few Zombs gathering by the base, but we'll be along within 40 minutes to pick them off and bring you home. You rest for now, yeah?
Yes. I think I can still see Van Ark from here, and that pack he's leading away from us.
The brave guy. Braver than I'd expected.
Yeah.
And we'll go to Jeffro. For him.
And Paula.
And maybe for Paula.